Hello, it's Pixel Weekly, back with another video. This time I'm reviewing the KingYou BT-001. KingYou once again has sent these to me to review, but once again I'll be completely honest in this review. And I'll start off by saying I really wanted to like these things, and they seem very promising. Hopefully they turn out great. Let's go. First off, a little overview. These are the second set of earbuds that KingYou has brought into the American market, although there are a lot that KingYou has on Amazon Canada, but doesn't yet have on Amazon in the US. Anyway, these are a $25 USD pair of wireless Bluetooth 4.0 earbuds that are supposedly sweat-proof IPX4 and have an 8-hour battery life. This is all that KingYou claims. We'll see how much of it is actually true. Next, let's go to the hardware. Now for KingYou, it's pretty common to have some kind of carrying case for their earbuds. These are no exception. They have this really large, pretty good quality hardshell carrying case. While the colors are a bit mismatched from the color on the earbuds, it's still very awesome that they even included one. It's got more than enough space for the earbuds, and it will surely protect whatever's inside. One little gripe I have with it is the zipper. The zipper for some reason is extremely hard to unzip or zip sometimes. It may not seem like a big deal at first, but it gets quite annoying after a while. Now onto the earbuds themselves. They feel really nice for their price point of $25 USD. They feel of high quality silicones, plastics, and they even have a nice reassuring weight to them. Now they aren't too heavy to fall out of your ears, they just feel like they cost much more than they actually do cost. While they don't feel too heavy, the two huge bricks on the side of them make them feel extremely clunky. As you walk with them, you constantly feel the bricks slap against the side of your neck. While I did get used to it after a while and stopped really noticing too much, I still sometimes get annoyed by it. But all that clunkiness must be for a good reason, right? They did say after all that it has an 8-hour battery life, and that's very impressive for a pair of earbuds. Well, they don't have a terrible battery life. It definitely isn't 8 hours. I'd say more around 5 or 6 hours rather than 8. Still, for such little earbuds, 6 hours is not that bad. Another feature of these is that they're IPX4 water resistant. IPX4, for those who don't know, means that it's water resistant from being sprayed constantly for at least 5 minutes. This is very convenient if you're a runner or just exercise a lot in general, so that your earbuds don't break in the middle of a run just from a bit too much sweat on them. I did test them, only for 2 minutes though. And at first the left earbud was almost muted from the water in it, but the right earbud was completely fine. I left them sitting overnight and in the morning they were working again. So they're kind of half water resistant. They did survive, but they had to sit overnight until they sounded normal. Comfort wise they're extremely good. They fit perfectly snugly into my ear and I couldn't ask for much more in that department. Finally, let's go to the sound, but before I go to how they sound, let's talk about Bluetooth. For watching videos, these are great, basically an unnoticeable lag between video and audio. They can also connect to 2 Bluetooth enabled devices simultaneously. This is very convenient if you have smartphones and a tablet and a laptop, or a laptop and a smartphone that you use often. It makes it much easier to switch between the devices. Calling or answering calls via Bluetooth is similar to how all Bluetooth devices sound. It's a bit muffled and kinda laggy, but it's not that bad overall. Now let's go to how the earbuds sound. Up to now they've been pretty good, especially for that $25 USD price point. But, as we all know, sound quality can make or break earbuds, especially of the wireless variety. Unfortunately, the sound quality completely ruined the experience for me. You can tell that KingYou wanted these earbuds to be extremely bassy, but not only did they go too far, the bass is absolutely horrid. Let me explain further by saying the bass is not only extremely overwhelming on most genres, it's also very, very bad bass. It's hard to explain, but when you listen to bass, you kind of expect it to sound very rich and thick, but these sound extremely hollow and ruin the higher end. To add insult to injury, the high end isn't great either. It often sounds a bit muffled and boring. I can definitely tell that the bass was meant to be the main focus of these earbuds. Sadly, they completely bombed on it. If the bass on a song is too low or not prominent enough, the drivers don't know how to cope with it, so they just kind of start making a low rumbling, vibrating, clicking noise. Most of the time, that noise has nothing to do with the song, so it also sounds off tune. I'll be fair and say that the noise is pretty rare. I've only heard it in the song Sun by Two Door Cinema Club, but it's a bad sign that I've even experienced it in the first place. Well, I really wanted to like these things, and they are so close to being a great pair of cheap wireless earbuds, but the bad, hollow, overwhelming bass and the muffled mids and highs made me choose not to recommend them. I'd still like to thank KingYou for sending them out to me, and if anyone else wants to send me a tech product for me to review, just contact me via email. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you have any comments or questions, leave them down below, and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as I can. Make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and stay tuned for more Pixel Weekly.